Hi, it is Tuesday. It's about 8 o'clock, and Tuesdays and Thursdays we do an easy 3 miles. As of right now, eventually it'll go up, but easy 3 miles. It is election day, so there's no summer school today, which is nice. And normally I would have ran before now, but Dalton ran this morning, and with the puppy in the mornings, like, we didn't really know if we wanted to leave him immediately in the morning because he eats and pees and poops and all that kind of stuff. So he ran earlier this morning, then we kind of tapped out, and now I'm going. So that's what's happening. I mean, Monday's a rest day, but my issue, a problem I'm having with the dog, is that we have a 1-bedroom apartment. There's not many places to go and do stuff. It's very small. And so I usually would like stretch or do mobility or workout or whatever in the living room, but the dog just can't handle it. Like, can't handle anything. Can't handle foam rolling, can't handle Theragun, can't handle just stretching. Like, just, it's too much for him. So I have to figure out what to do, because I have to stretch, and maybe I just have to like suck it up and do stuff outside. I don't know, but it's just been difficult to get the home workout things done, and I have to do the home workout things, like, so that's been a struggle. That's where I am. If you have any good, I like to listen to audiobooks when I run, so if you have any really good ones, let me know. I did Atomic Habit, The Power of Habit, I listened to Unbroken, and now I'm on one with like some fungus that like kills people or something. So I'm doing my run, you know, minding my own business, just running. And all of a sudden, there's like a wasp. It's definitely not just a bee, it was a wasp. I was like, oh shoot. And all of a sudden, there's like 4 of them, like on the sidewalk, just like flying around. Scared me to death. Terrifying. I've never been stung by anything, so I have a self-diagnosed phobia of things that can sting me. So that freaking sucked. It was so scary. I like sprinted away. It was awful, but yeah, I'm good. I just thought I'd share. It sucked. It was just so scary. So that's the exciting thing of my day, not getting stung by wasps. Here we are, bright and early Wednesday morning. It's just before 6. I was supposed to wake up earlier, and of course I hit snooze a little too much. Yesterday I had a raging headache to the point where it was like approaching on migraine territory. So I wasn't sure if I was actually gonna get this run done this morning or if I was gonna shift it. But I woke up and it's basically gone. Which, you either go to bed and you wake up and it's better, or you go to bed and you wake up and it's worse. You just don't know what's gonna happen. So I feel a lot better. So I was, I set my alarm and I was like, all right, if my head's not hurting, I need to get my butt up and run. So my butt's up, I gotta run. I'm supposed to do 6 miles this morning. Hitting that snooze really like messed me up though. I'm gonna be pushing it for time. I said this before in my other video. I'm only pushing it for time for being early to work. Like, not on time for work, for being early. So today might be a day that I'm just pushing it closer to being on time than being early. So I'm usually just early. So I'm gonna run, try and get all 6 miles in. That's what we're gonna do. Let's do it. Okay, look at that sun. Isn't it nice? I'm not walking toward the sun, I'm walking away from the sun. You know, I always have the sun in my face. I don't know. If you've watched the other videos, you're aware. If you haven't, I have the sun in my face a lot. We did 6 miles this morning. Felt pretty good. Not gonna lie, felt decent. Your midweek miles. First 3 weeks were 5 miles, and the next 3 weeks, well, next 2 weeks, today and the next 2 weeks, are 6 miles, and every 3 weeks it goes up 1. And that just helps increase your weekly mileage too, because your marathon is, yes, your long runs, they are the most important, but you have to increase your weekly mileage too, just so that your body is prepared to, you know, run 26 miles. Let me tell you, I'm sweating look at that. Sweating buckets. Gosh. Okay, I gotta go eat. I gotta shower and get to work. Like, actually, it's not, a little after 7. It's not too bad. But I had an alarm for 5. I just hit snooze, of course. But I got up, I did it. I feel super productive for having done this. So, go me. Trying to get the sky in there. Gosh, this is a little better. Okay. Hi, it's Friday morning. Usually Fridays are my rest day, but yesterday, okay, let me start over. Fridays are a rest day. Thursdays are an easy 3 miles. Yesterday, Dalton is starting to run more. And yesterday morning he went on a run, and with the dog, it's just like, it's just not great if we're both out in the mornings. So I don't know what we're gonna do, because we are having a half marathon at the beginning of October. Dalton and I are both doing that. And so he's gonna start to run more and like train more. But so yesterday morning he went out to do his run, and the heat index was, I mean, it was like 105 with the heat index, and it was just ridiculously hot. So I didn't do my run yesterday because there wasn't enough time by the time he got back before work and all that. So I'm just doing it today instead. But we're gonna have to figure something out, because like Saturdays we're both gonna start having long runs. I don't know. Good morning. It's Saturday morning. Sorry, I'm right by the road. There's like a road right there. So, you know what you can do. It's Saturday morning. Just hit 6 o'clock. Golly. The cars are so freaking loud. But it's 6 o'clock. This is a later start than I intended. I woke up at 5 and I was like, I'll be out by 5:30. MBD, no big deal. Like, I can do that. No, I can't. In part because I really need to eat something before a long run. It's 11 miles today. So I had a piece of toast and peanut butter. But that has to settle. It's still not settled. And then Pedals. My parents' dog is Pedals. Pancake. The first few runs I did when he was here, he'd stay in bed with Dalton and chill. Not anymore. Now, if I get up, he's like, okay, let's go. And I'm like, it is 5 in the morning, Bo. Like, what are you doing? So he then got up and I had to take him out. And he's just a mess. And it just wants attention all the time. It's like, I know, I get it, but stop. So he was kind of a butt. And then, quite frankly, I want to poop before I do a long run. But that didn't happen. Waiting for it to happen. It still didn't happen. So close to home, I'll just run back if I have to, I guess. But I'm like, gosh dang, every other day I'm very regular, and then today it's just kidding, we're just gonna throw a little wrench in there. So gosh, vehicle. So we're just gonna do our best. It's so humid. Golly, when I took the dog out this morning before the sun was up, I was like, holy crap, this is gonna suck. So it's probably gonna suck, but that's okay, we'll get it done. Not everything's, butterflies and rainbows. Some things kind of suck. That's okay. So we're gonna do it. All these little bunnies. Oh, there we go. There's 4 of us. 1, 2, 3. Number 4. Oh, there he goes. We're halfway through. A little over 5.5 miles. I really need to get some running socks. I definitely feel some hot spots on my feet, and I know it's because I'm not wearing the right socks. So even if I just get 1 pair and I only wear them during long runs, but hot. Golly. We got about like an hour of running left. I've also been doing quite a few walking breaks. I'm so sorry, this is like, it's all over. Oh, okay, we can do it. Guys, we got done our 11 miles. Let's see if we can get that sky in there. There we go, look at the blow, I love it. Holy crap. It's hot. It is 80 degrees. And apparently the dew point is important when you're running. People on Instagram have posted about that. The dew point is 70. Apparently that's high. I don't know. And then humidity is 77%. So it's crazy hot. I like how I woke up early, intended to get out early. It wasn't as early as I wanted, but it's just so hot. And then I didn't bring with me any water or fuel or anything, and this was over 2 hours for me. This was 2 hours and 13 minutes. Pace was a little over 12 minutes a mile. It was like 12:08 or 12:09 or something. But when it's this long, I have to bring something. I don't have a belt, I don't have a backpack, I don't have handable water bottle things. I'm gonna turn around and go back home. And I didn't have any like even squeezable applesauce. I had nothing. So, whew. And then I have one pair of they're yoga shorts. One pair has pockets in the sides that I would use for long runs, but they're like technically I guess they're athletic clothing, but they're not as breathable. It's not the same as a running material. And with it being this humid, I don't want that on my stomach. So I went with something different today, but I have nothing to carry anything. So I have to work on that. I need to get something, at least a belt or something, even just for my phone. Oh gosh, look at that. There we go. I saw two guys running and they had the hydration packs. Golly, look at that. Okay. I need to look up if the Marine Corps Marathon allows you to have those. Because if so, I'll get one. Because I'll use it. When we go on hikes and stuff, I'll use that. But if they don't allow it in the marathon, it's kind of why spend $100 on something that I'm not going to be able to use for the purpose that I'm getting it. So, but I need to look for either that backpack or a belt, But we'll figure it out. We got time. But this was the first official double-digit mile run. And so now that I'm in the double digits, I want to start practicing my fueling and stuff, because I've never used gels or anything before. Even when I did my half marathons, I can't remember ever using gels. I just drank water at the stations or Gatorade or something. I think that was all I did. So, but I know that it's important for me to actually get some carbs in. So we're gonna start working on that. I just have to buy them.